Welcome to the Waifu and the Weeb podcast, where you'll find a dedicated anime fan having to put up with the noobs, hot takes, misconceptions, and outright villainy. Witness the bloodbath, the carnage, the admittedly not that dramatic discussion on anime and why you should definitely watch it. P.S. The Weeb is an absolute expert and doesn't make things up on the spot.
Let's stop lying.
Okay. Welcome back, everyone, to the Waifu and the Weeb podcast. I am your lovely weeb, Marquand, and I am joined by my co-host,
The waifu, and that's Wainobi.
We all know that nobody likes her, but we'll go ahead and get to what we're going to be going over today in this episode of the podcast.
I'm sure I'm why people are listening, not you.
Agree to disagree, but we are back after a lengthy hiatus. And the anime that we're going to be going over today is the wonderful, riveting, attention-holding, without a doubt.
Oh, that's what we're calling it.
Shiki.
Choices. All right.
So we watched the first 3 episodes of Shiki. Didn't go the way I thought it was going to go, but we're here, to talk about it.
We survived.
Yeah. I watched it back when it aired in like 2010, so my memory was a bit hazy. So I thought Wainobi would enjoy it based off of the the decade plus old memories that I had of it.
Wrong.
All right, there we go. So basically, Shiki is an anime we shouldn't have watched, but we'll get to that later on in the episode. Wainobi, what was the show about?
Well, IMDb says, when many deaths occur in the quiet village of Sotaba, Dr. Toshio Ozaki initially suspects an epidemic, but soon becomes convinced that something else is afoot.
And what would that something else be? Murder?
Could it be vampires, you say?
It's definitely vampires.
It's vampires.
You could tell, like, the first time you see the Shiki family that they vampires.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell right away that they're vampires. It's just like this synopsis.
Yeah.
Really makes you like, oh wow, this is gonna be good.
It's gonna be an intense mystery. You don't know what's going on. People are dying, so you got horror.
Yeah, like they got maggots out of the people in the first episode, and I don't really enjoy that. But it seemed like it was going somewhere.
Yeah.
We never got there.
I mean, to be fair, we only did 3 episodes.
Well, I mean, it looks here like it's 22 episodes.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So about 12 does it take to get to the point?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually remember.
See what I mean? So you're not helpful.
This is like 10 years ago when I watched this.
Okay, but you should have told me it was a slow burn, because then I would have had my presets differently. Like, I'm going in thinking we about to get into a horror anime like Another, because that's different. That started off immediately.
Yeah, Another was great.
But you was like, oh yeah, this is a horror anime like that. It's similar to that. No.
I see. The thing is, I remembered.
This is like an M. Night Shyamalan.
But I remembered I remember the later episodes. That's what I was thinking of when I recommended it. Because like later on, you get into this. I mean, the horror elements aren't just like, ooh, they vampires, that's scary. It's like, who are the real monsters?
No, I get that.
Yeah.
I read the reviews and things. Mm-hmm. I get that. But if we're only doing 3 episodes, we
could have did more.
Should we not? No, we couldn't.
Why?
Should we not have went to where it was good?
You wouldn't have known any of the characters. You wouldn't have known
I don't care about any of the characters. I don't care about the little prissy girl who thought she was better than this town. Yeah, her. I don't care about her.
That's fair.
I don't care about the little aloof teenager. Natsumi. Whatever that boy.
Natsuno?
That boy.
Who don't like people calling him by his name.
What was it call you? You don't got your daddy last name, so it's kind of weird to call you that.
Yikes.
Did he not say that?
Yeah, he harped on that, and for some reason he hates the fact that he don't have the same last name as the same name as his dad.
It's weird.
I'm not sure where the disdain for his name came in from. Maybe if we would have watched a few more episodes, but I'm gonna be honest, like, I wasn't tired at all before I started watching this. During the 3 episodes that we watched, your boy got sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
And I, like...
Our dogs are asleep from this.
They gonna sleep anyway.
They would usually... It's 12. They would usually be running around the house. One of them is bothering the other one. They would be barking. Y'all would hear them. We would have to mute them.
That's true.
They are tired, exhausted from watching that.
You know the funny thing, though? Like, on my anime list, it has the genre as horror, mystery, supernatural, suspense, with a theme of vampires and psychological.
You would think we would get there.
You would think you would open with that. Like, 'cause I think the first episode they opened, like, searching for Megumi when she went
like
missing.
You see her body.
And you can tell, like, oh, dang.
She ain't gonna make it. Immediately.
She if they wouldn't have zoomed in, I mean, she looked dead when they showed her.
Yeah, I thought it was blood.
Yeah.
I was like, dang.
It was like, she out of there. We starting off strong, huh?
Yeah, I was like, wow, all right.
That would have been, instead of them, like, going back, because they opened further in the episode, but put that at the beginning. They could have just opened where they opened.
Like, I get what they were trying to do, like, this foreshadowing thing. They were trying to show you.
But you don't need to do that, though.
But I was like, I don't care about any, because, like, I know they're not focusing on, like, one or two characters. Like,
it's like an ensemble.
Yeah, I don't care about any of these people.
Yep. And that's fair because...
So, like, all of them dying, I feel nothing.
I was just going to say that because, like, how many people did they say died? Like 6?
10.
Right. But we didn't know about, like, 3 of them.
Yeah, because they were
the doctor didn't know about them.
Yeah, they were in a whole different
but like
hospital or something.
6 people died. The first one being 7. Yeah. 7 people died. The first being an annoying character in Megami. I couldn't stand her. Like, one...
She wasn't the first, though.
She was...
I remember it was them 3
right,
people.
Right. The older people. But I mean, they put more focus on her because, like, she was supposed 15, to be like, she's supposed to be this. Ooh, I'm too good for the village. Ooh, I need to. I can't dress the way I want to in this podunk village because they don't appreciate fashion.
You're in farming country and you're over here wearing something that you need to be going on, like, fashion week.
Right. The main
of course you look out of place
of the village is trees for funerals and burials. I don't understand what she expected out of this.
I don't know. And where did she even get that thinking? Like, her parents seem totally normal.
They look like they work for the lumber companies. Like,
I'm better than you.
Like, nothing about her family. Never mind. Where did she get her clothes from? Like, you think she just ordered them off Amazon? It don't look like they delivered.
I mean, they probably bought them for her.
Where?
They went to the city. Like, you can get to the city, but she can't because she's 15 and she can't drive.
That's true. But still, though, like, she was one of the most, like...
I was happy she died.
Honestly. And I ain't even gonna say that's a bad thing to say. She was trash.
Very trash.
And, like, I had said it while we were watching it, but her whole dynamic with Yuki, the aloof teenager who could care less if he died too, but he don't want to be there either because he moved from the big city. Their parents wanted to get away from everything. But, like, her crush on him was like Sasuke and Sakura, where Sasuke was like, yeah, no, I don't care about you. I don't like you. And Sakura was like, oh, he's in love with me. He's so cool. Yeah. I can't. I'm like, girl.
Very much that. And
the messed up part was she admitted it. She was like, oh, you're not going to talk to me? Yeah, I guess that makes sense since you don't like me.
And what? And like, in anime, is this normal? Where, like, they stalk them and that's just normal? Like, you don't go to jail for that anymore? You don't go to jail for stalking? Because she's outside his window in the bushes
every night because he at that point he's gotten to the point where he closes his window every night.
He don't tell his parents,
right?
Like, so they can talk to her parents.
Exactly. Like, you don't like, yeah. So this girl who I go to school with, yeah, she camping out outside my window at night.
Like, at what point in anime do we say, maybe that's just...
that's a big no-no, you know?
Nah, we shouldn't be camping out people. You're going to have to miss me with
that, dog. Like,
people
for real.
bushes. Like
it's
that, weird.
It's a lot of cringe stuff in anime, and that's one of them when it comes to, like, oh, I like them, so stalking them is okay as long as I don't...
And this is what you want me to get into. This is what you're calling me a villain for not liking. This is what you're trying to get me into.
Absolutely.
She was outside this man's bushes.
You Facebook stalked me.
Can you prove it?
You admitted it.
When?
Damn it.
Right. So no, I didn't. Okay. That's slander, defamation.
Okay.
Amber Heard.
Oh, here we go. So, not sure why he didn't tell his parents that he was being stalked by a classmate. Because that, one, creepy. Two,
Very creepy.
highly illegal.
Yep.
No matter what country you in.
Yep.
Three, creepy again. And I don't, it's just, like, these are the things that make me, or that makes it difficult to get people into anime. Because you get a bunch of ecchi anime where you got, I got a bunch of lewd stuff, but then you get small stuff. I can't really say small because it's stalking. But you get high schoolers doing stuff like this, and nobody sees anything wrong with it.
Nope. It's just cute.
Like, but it's
she
not.
has a crush on
right.
him. Like, yeah, if I see somebody outside my window
Every night.
like peeking in the bushes. It wasn't even like she was standing up. Like,
right.
even though that would still be creepy.
That would be even more terrifying if she was just out there like she Michael Myers or something.
That's how them vampires look with them eyes.
Yeah. So like that's one thing I will give them. Like the character designs, apart from the hair, because that hair defies physics for everybody.
Every reason.
Like
they're fairly eye parents.
I was gonna say I don't understand like how any of their hair stays the way it does.
They have their own fans.
Right?
I was like,
okay.
It's
not like they actually have hair. It's like steel cutouts that they just glue to their heads because their hair don't move at all. And I was like, this is so anime.
And they keep inviting these people in. I'm like, that's why y'all dying.
I mean, they do.
Nice.
They knew people in the neighborhood, so they want to be nice.
Nope.
But they don't know they vampires and have to be invited in.
See, that's the problem.
That's how they get you. They smart with it.
No. They come here. You're like, can I come in? No, you look like that.
It's funny because everybody was like, "Oh my god, they so beautiful. Ooh, they so elegant." And
y'all
then
don't
you see
them galaxy eyes,
right? But like, it's weird though because the husband in the Shiki family, his eyes are normal.
Yeah, I don't know what is the
women because the mom and the daughter, both of their eyes look like death incarnate. Like there's just an abyss, a bottomless
and then
black
they
hole.
glow when they walk away. Everybody just feels like this is normal.
Like when
did they not hear them when they said like we'll be coming to pay our respects soon?
Very soon? It's like
y'all ain't hear that?
That was ominous,
right?
Like that's the thing. Like they do suspense pretty well, but the slow burn is at a snail's pace.
It should be warned that it's a slow burn.
Yeah, and we didn't get that in any of the synopses. Like we looked on my anime list, IMDb.
I had somebody who watched it.
Yes.
So
10 years ago.
I probably should
10 years ago.
I don't care. You watched a lot of stuff 10 years ago. You be like, oh no, it's great. It's great. And you remember every single thing about it. Okay. With this thing that you gonna live it. You gonna live it. And I probably will. Yeah. If I go back and watch more. Mm-hmm. But I was not warned that it's a slow burn.
No, so I told you it was a slow burn.
No, you're a liar.
No, I did.
You said in the beginning of this episode, you forgot that it was a slow burn.
But I told you while we were watching it, though, is what I'm saying.
I knew by episode 2 that it was a slow burn.
But I told you in episode 1, so I should get points for that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you did. You told me in the outro. No. You said
the outro.
It might be
episode 1 though. The outro
we were already in 2.
Nah, we was at the outro episode where you literally just said that.
You're an idiot if you think that that's still the same thing.
I want y'all to let me know.
And the music.
Who is right here?
It's me. It's always me.
I want y'all to know that I hate Wanobi with a passion.
Hate me. You still should have told me. Because everybody else going to be like, oh, she just ragging on Shiki. It's a masterpiece. That's all the reviews. It says it's a masterpiece.
Yeah, I saw that. That was like, I saw none. I mean, I ain't going to say none, but it was very few compared to like the ones that
I seen
were
one bad
praises.
review.
Yeah, it's like
on Crunchyroll.
But I'm pretty sure that was for the entirety of the anime, not just the first 3 episodes. But I'm not going to sit through 22 episodes of that.
And they say it gets really good.
Yeah, I mean, like the things that I do remember from watching it when it was airing initially is really good.
So you remember some things, but you couldn't remember it was slow burn?
Yes.
Oh. Trash.
Go
live with Oscar.
Like none of... live with Oscar. But yeah, like like I can't really say that I liked any of the characters, being honest. Like, and I like ensemble stuff because it gives you a chance to like see so many different personalities, so many character types. But like with this one, everybody was boring.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was meant to really make you like them, like going from a psychological aspect of it. I'm not sure if it was really meant for you to like them as more like to see like the environment. So then you get to see like, oh, this is a town that gossips a lot because it's so small. So you get to see like, oh, okay, you see all of this, and then when it, I guess, becomes that mob mentality part of it, you get to see like, oh, these really nice, hardworking people have now turned into this.
Yeah, it
so
gets bad too.
We don't know who are the monsters anymore. So like I guess it was just to show that like the switch.
I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense because like when you get to that point in the story, I was like, yo, who really are the monsters here? Is it the vampires who doing exactly what they need to survive? That's literally what they need to do to live. It's like they didn't ask to be vampires,
right?
But they got to kill people to stay alive. But like, I guess I won't say like I don't like any of them. It's just when you watching anything. No, I'm saying like I don't want to say like, oh yeah, I don't really care about the characters, but that's the main thing. No, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, I didn't like any of the characters.
You saying you wouldn't say it. I would say it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
very
but
proudly.
Like my main thing is like we don't need how am I word this?
Tiptoeing, might as well say what you mean.
Yeah, so like with ensembles, you don't necessarily have to like the characters, but you got to have something that makes them interesting enough where you care about what happens in the story. With this cast, I don't care. Like Toshio, the doctor, it's like I think it was the end of the second episode, or it was in the second episode, where he was just like, "I'm gonna find out what this is."
Yeah.
Without a doubt, and it was just like this super impactful where they zoomed in on his face and everything. I'm like, okay, like it's
fine. I will say the one person who I want to know more about is the junior monk after the daughter of the vampire family.
Saw that.
Yeah, like he was slitting his wrist and junk. So I'm like,
and she peeped that quick.
Did nobody know this in the town? Like, do nobody know your background? Like,
because he hid it immediately.
Yeah, I'm like, how you know all this about? Like, that was interesting for me. I was like, okay, that's who are you?
Like, it's little things like that they're trying to sprinkle in to try to get you to stick with it when they know it's a slow burn. But like, it's not enough of that within the first 3 episodes. That's an hour of television by most standards. Because like it's like 20-something, 22 minutes, including the opening and ending songs or whatever. But like
which weren't heat, by the way.
Yeah. So I would skip those.
Yeah.
After watching them for the first time, we didn't even watch the outro all the way through.
It wasn't my taste.
But like it fit the atmosphere that they were going for. Like the visuals in the opening.
Yeah, the visuals are really good.
Freaking terrifying.
Just, I wasn't a fan of the musicality of it.
Yeah.
This is not my personal taste. I feel like, to each their own. To each their own. But for Wainobi, I won't be listening to it.
That's right.
I'll be skipping it.
Yeah. Because it's some like anime that I watch. You know this. My Dress Up Darling's
Yes. You play it in the car.
Yes. I play it in the room. I play it in the kitchen. I play it in the car.
You play it when you work out.
Yes.
It's very irritating.
It's an amazing song.
It's trash.
Ooh. You know what? We're not talking about My Dress Up Darling this week. I might actually have you watch that with me, though.
Here we go.
It's amazing. All right, but it's amazing.
It's amazing.
But like, some of the voices didn't fit for me, though.
Who?
Nope, never mind. I'm thinking of
when they were doing the voiceover.
Yep. So I mean, like voice acting wise, it was
the English the part.
Yeah, the English dub.
He was reading the essay.
Yeah.
He was like,
bad.
Today it is going to be blue. I'm like, my boy, we need some inflections. We need something.
Yeah, unfortunately, like dubs, they usually drop the ball, and it's some out there that's good. But like Shield Heroes dubs, the JoJo dubs, those are gold. Yes. We need to we not gonna watch that because that's a lot.
That's a lot of TV.
Yeah, it's a lot of TV. But I might watch it like on my own time because I still haven't watched it. But those dubs, top notch. That's what we should be aiming for. I honestly like the English dub of the little bit that I did see more than the Japanese dub, which is saying something because usually dubs don't put as much emotion and effort into them as the subs for me at least. But I mean, yeah, Japan usually delivers with the voice acting. It's usually just us Americans that be phoning it in, dropping the ball. But
what?
Like it's funny though because the visuals, they did a really good job to make you feel uneasy.
Yeah.
Like, not just with the character designs, like the village is freaking massive. And then they showed on the map how far everything was. Like, if somebody go missing on the far right side of the village, nobody gonna know.
Right.
Because it's like half a day's trek to get to to get to Toru house or something. But it's funny that I would be sounding the alarm if 10 people died.
I would be leaving.
That's true.
That's too many people dying.
That's true. Yeah, it like
true
to
enough.
play devil's advocate though, like a lot of them are old people. It was only 2 younger people that died, or was it just one?
No, it was a lot of young people.
Was it?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, yeah, because kids.
I think it was like five older people.
Yeah, because
there was that older lady. There were 3 people
in
who died in that one. Then there was the other old guy.
Yeah.
And the rest, they was like probably 30s, like mid 30s.
Yeah,
20s.
and then there was only one that was like Megami was the teenager.
She's the youngest.
Yeah. But 3 people dying in my village is more than enough.
Dismember?
Like, that. Like, you losing limbs? He's like, oh, it's a wild dog. No, it's a notice of eviction for me. Like, I'm leaving. That's my notice to vacate right there.
I'll be putting in my 2 weeks. Thank you.
Like, I get that everybody is so comfortable there, so they feel like attached to it. None of them really care about leaving.
They ain't got phones?
I didn't see nobody with no phones.
Well, they better get some.
But I don't. They did try to make like the village itself a character, which I appreciate stuff like that because they do that a lot in movies, like the Batman movies. They try to make Gotham its own own character, and they did that really well. The visuals on that point was really good. It's just that everybody's so long in this village. Like, why everybody so lanky?
Why is that bother you?
Because like you don't really see a lot of people who look like that like on a daily basis.
Yes,
that's just
I do.
super long. I don't. You see people that look like they got a 3-foot neck.
I've seen it. Yes.
All right, bro. But everybody.
You remember that guy yesterday we seen?
Yes, but that was one person.
I see people like that daily.
As
I'm
many as
also
this in that
5
village?
even.
That's true.
So a lot of people look like that. So yes, I see it regularly.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if we watched a little bit more, we not watching a little bit more of it. But
I mean, I would. I like psychological stuff. I just don't like that I went in not knowing that it was a slow burner.
Oh, okay, cool. So next time.
Yes, warnings.
I warned you at the end of the first episode.
How was that helpful when I knew?
You said you knew in the second episode.
Yes, the outro is the second episode to me because I knew we were watching the second episode. I told you to go to it because you were about we gonna watch the outro. Are we gonna listen to the outro?
Hear the ending.
And I said no.
You gotta
Let's go
hear
to
the
the next
music,
episode.
though.
You was like, while you were clicking to the next episode, you said, "Yeah, babe. So this might be a slow burn." I said, "I know."
That's a warning, though. I warned
But
you.
it was while you were clicking to the next episode. So we were on episode 2.
We weren't. I was in the process of clicking to the next episode.
I said, I know. So you're wrong again, per usual. Get good.
I'm always good. So if you had to grade this, like the 3 episodes we did see, A.
Solid C.
Give it a C? Okay.
Wouldn't be a plus or a minus. It's just a solid, solid C. Like, because I would recommend people to watch it. But
with the caveat that it's a slow burn.
Yeah, that it's a slow burn. So you're not going in with a whole bunch of action happening off top. Like, you're going to be sitting there for a minute. But I feel like when it does get good, it gets good.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell that. Like, because
it did stick with me. Like a few weeks after I was done, I was still thinking about like the latter half of the show because it does make you think about like
morals.
Yeah, because you put in a certain situation, you got to act a certain way, so you don't know. It's like, dang man, am I human? Is my humanity just gone because I got to do this to survive? But it had a lot of that.
So was it like Twilight for you? Like how Edward was when he first became a vampire?
Oh yeah, how he hated himself for doing all. Yeah, I guess you could say that. They do a really good portrayal of vampires and what they have to do to survive and how society would look at them for that. So that's why I like vampire stories when they done right, because some of them aren't. Most of them aren't in my opinion.
Some would say Twilight isn't done right.
Oh yeah, but they dead wrong though, because Twilight is.
Are they though?
Yes.
They sparkle.
Okay, that's different.
Oh.
They not combusting in the flames as soon as they walk outside.
I mean, they not Blade either though.
I mean, nobody's Blade. Blade is dope. I stand by my fandom.
You stand by your sparkles?
I do.
Okay.
If I could sparkle when I went on the sunlight, I would take it.
I would not be with you.
Well, you want me to shine bright like a diamond?
Boy, I would be chipping at your face. What are you talking about?
You wouldn't be able to. You're not a vampire. You're not strong enough to break my skin.
Doop.
Okay.
We would be rich.
So you said you would recommend this to?
I would recommend it to people because I feel like it's a good psychological.
Mm-hmm.
Like you not, it's not, I wouldn't even say psychological though.
Not the earlier episodes.
For the
Gotcha.
first 3 that I watched, because like you're not really wondering. It's not like because you know it's vampires.
Yeah, and that's the thing with.
So it's not really like a mystery or anything. Like it's not like it's not like how the doctor is like he's trying to figure it out. He's like, oh, it's epidemic. But for the viewer, it's like, yeah, they vampires.
Like I feel like if they would have showed it to us from the actual villagers' perspective without showing us that the vampires existed, until somebody,
if they would have just showed that blue guy, and like he was like they're like he's just the one who keep coming out, stuff like that, talk to him, that would have been different because he looks normal, right. So like
the other two though,
it's like okay,
we know it's something supernatural.
But they would just show him and everything, that would have been fine. But other than that, like it seems like a decent watch. It's not Another for sure, because Another picks up first episode. You like, oh, hold on, what's going on? What happened? And then you absolutely have to go to the next episode because you got to know. And then now you can watch the whole thing because now you got to figure out who was it. So, but I will watch it.
So I mean, like, so it was like the latter half more than makes up for the slow burn at the beginning, in my opinion. From what I remember of the latter half, it's just getting to that point. That's if you go in without thinking. But like for people who do enjoy Shiki, if y'all do go decide to watch it, you should check out Higurashi. That's another good one. I will forever stand by that one because
I stand by that 10 toes down.
That's a really good one. Another one is Dead Man Wonderland. I don't know if you've heard of that one.
You know, doggone well I ain't heard of that. What is that?
I mean, you might have seen like a poster or something that I had from it. It was.
Is this the one where it's like Game of Thrones?
No, that's dang, what is it? The Zodiac.
The Zodiac Killer.
Dang, I can't remember, but yeah, that one was like Game of Thrones where nobody was safe. But
they got a boy and somebody with white hair on it.
Yeah, is it the girl with the long white hair?
Yeah,
and the white suit. Yeah, that's really good. If y'all want to check out other things like it. Also, Moriarty the Patriot. That's one that I feel like didn't get a lot of.
I like that.
Get a lot of eyes on it. Because I know we didn't finish it,
and
but we need to go back.
Okay.
We need to go back and finish that one because that one is really good. And they got a second season.
I did enjoy it.
But yeah. So Higurashi, Dead Man Wonderland, Moriarty the Patriot, and it was one other one that I can't remember the name of. Corpse Party. That one is more like Saw.
Oh, hold on! You ain't never told me about this one.
And I say Saw because that Saw is basically gore porn for a lot of people.
Okay, but it's not.
No, yeah, I agree, but a lot of people will say it is.
And they
Corpse
would be
Party,
wrong.
Corpse Party is brutal as it gets.
Why you ain't never told me about this?
It's on the list.
But you ain't never told me about it.
I did. I told you about it when
lies.
When we had our all right, bro. But yeah, so those are some similar anime that if y'all want to check it out, if y'all do like Shiki, which I do feel like Shiki should be given a shot. It's about 10, 11 years old, but I still feel like it's good, especially in the latter half of the show. If you go into it knowing that it's a slow burn, then you should be fine. You
got to know it's a slow burn.
You have to know it's a slow burn.
You have to know. It's like it. Like the first,
okay, yeah,
the first 30 minutes, it's just story.
That's true.
Even in the book, like the first 300 pages, this story is setting up the world, it's building you up.
That's Stephen King, though.
Yeah, but
you know what you're getting if you're a King fan.
That's true, but like the newer one, I know a lot of people was mad about that because they felt like, oh man, it's just too much story. We didn't get to see the clown a lot, but that's the book. That's how he wrote it, and that's that.
Yep.
But when it does get to the clown parts, it's good. It's scary. It does what it's supposed to do. So I would say it's like that. So if you also like it, you'll like this.
I feel like that's a good comparison. So
you're welcome.
Okay, but like for currently airing shows, I know you aren't keeping up with the seasonal anime yet.
No.
But one that I really like, a show that I really enjoyed this season that I didn't think that I would enjoy. It's called Dance Dance Danseur. It's a ballet anime.
We talking about ballet anime while we're doing the vampire episode?
I'm just like, because this is the one that caught my attention the most out of the ones that are currently airing.
Oh.
And it was it's so good, man. Not enough people are watching it. So for all of y'all listening, go watch Dance Dance Danseur. It's on Crunchyroll.
What is it about? Why do you like it?
Because it challenges a lot of stereotypes or the stereotypical view on manliness, what it means to be manly, what it means to be a man, and combating peer pressure.
So you feel like you should be a dancer?
No, I don't think I have the rhythm to be a dancer.
You don't, but I'm saying in general.
Do I think I should be a dancer?
Like, do you think men should be dancers?
I mean, if they want to dance, let them dance. That's
okay.
like,
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, that's
what you feel like the show.
Yeah, because a lot of his classmates and stuff like rag on him because he fell in love with ballet at an early age, but his dad told him he should want to do something manly. So he took that as, oh, I should follow in my dad's footsteps, who's a Hollywood stunt choreographer. So it was like he started taking like martial arts courses, but he always like harbored the love for ballet because it's amazing to him.
Mm-hmm.
And like over the course of the show, you get to see him go from being ashamed to say that he loves it to actually doing it while he's in school. He just walking down the halls doing ballet moves. Yeah, just doing ballet moves. And like people are more accepting of it because he's accepting of it. He does it with confidence and everybody likes him because he's a popular kid or whatever. But it's a journey going from the beginning where he's just like, oh dang, I like ballet, but I can't tell nobody I like ballet because then they're gonna think I'm girly or I'm not a man. I need to do something manly. And it's really touching. And they got a bunch of tragic backstories for one of the characters. I felt so bad for him. But that's it for the like the currently like that one. I would highly recommend that one for anybody looking for a new show to get into. If y'all don't mind an anime about ballet, Dance Dance Dancer. It's on Crunchyroll. Check it out. Give it a shot. Don't mind why Nobi's hating over there.
Hating
because she is a bona fide hateroni.
What? Don't be saying dumb stuff on the podcast.
That's all I do.
I'll do this by myself if you say something like that again.
Okay.
Nobody likes you anyway.
Oh, everybody likes me. I want that to be known.
Who?
Everybody.
Comment below if you like him. If you see no comments, it's because they don't like you.
Oh, okay.
I want you to know that.
I need y'all to do some comments down here so I can be right about this.
Nobody want to hear that. Stop whispering in the mic. It's creepy.
Wants to hear the whisper. Yes.
Why would they want to? So you're the girl who's in the bushes. Got it. 100%. I got it.
That was funny.
I know. I said it.
So okay, here we go. So that was this week's episode. We went over Shiki. Highly recommend it. Going into it knowing it was a slow burn. You'll like it. Trust me.
Oh, they should trust you.
Yes.
But the person you told, you didn't warn that it was whatever. We won't get into it. We won't get into it.
It's fine.
We
watched it.
It's not fine.
But you said you would watch it though.
I would now knowing that it's a slow burn.
So mission accomplished. I got the waifu to agree to watch another anime.
I'm not gonna watch it.
You just said you would though.
I would. I mean, I am going to. Those are two different things.
Y'all see this manipulation?
It's not manipulation.
All right, we'll be back next time. Trying to decide whether I should do a comedy or a romantic comedy or a romantic comedy.
It better not be like
it's
Thumbface Ball.
I don't think I have any other things with somebody like Thumbface Ball in it.
All right.
We'll see though, because I have quite a list. We'll see.
I still don't like him.
What's wrong? He's a defender of the village.
He never defended anything. Your words. You told me that.
That's true.
He was just always.
You
out
see
there
him for like
getting
one
down
scene,
business.
one or two scenes over the course of the anime, actually defending the village.
Ooh, he got to prepare for what?
Everything.
For what?
Prepare for all possibilities and all actualities.
What possibilities?
A monster attack on the village.
Hush.
All right, so Wife on the Weave out. We will see you all next time on the podcast.